This is the place where LV technology first introduced about 10 years ago, and later we have had another session where I tried to present waste heat recovery about 5 years ago, which today really takes off in India. If I see the Indian cement industry, I have come here since 1981 on regular basis and have seen the industry develop what was described in the pre-session from very huge kilowatt hour 120 down to 59, what is beyond imagination and probably the only place in the world where it's possible. I have seen how you have struggled and been fighting to bring the heat consumption down below 700, which is also quite unbelievable. And I will say that for me, traveling worldwide, I consider the Indian cement industry the most efficient industry in the world. The industry where engineers dare to take risk, and without risk there is no award. And you have been really awarded from your risk taking and brought the industry forward to be the leading industry in the world. A special thanks to Mr. Jayaraman, who I consider my godfather, always hunts me, always pushes me, why don't you try this. So a big thank to Mr. Jayaraman. Today I'd like to present what should be the ultimate challenge for you. I have been working on this project for 3 years today, and it's the first presentation I made anywhere. I want to present to you, and I'm happy to see there are many young engineers around, because this is a challenge that we are probably getting too old to see the end result. But all of you young engineers, you have something to look forward. So I hope that this will give you inspiration to carry on. I presented in the seminar, I believe it's a job too big for a single cement plant, a single company to do. So if the association can support the progress, it will be very nice. The challenge is how to make a cement plant that will not send any CO2 emission. And you might think, is this a dream or is it possible? I will say that it's possible, and I'll show you where we are today that might make it possible. In nature, what makes tree and all green flowers and so on grow? CO2. They are excellent consumer to eat CO2. And if the nature can do it, why can't we imitate what the nature is doing? That means that if the tree grow by CO2, why can't we artificially create environments that can make burnable substances from CO2? And if you see a cement plant, it's a perfect machine to generate CO2 for the nature, for food for the nature. Everybody concentrate a lot of how to. Everybody concentrate, of course, a lot how to make CO2 reduction, and fuel reduction, of course, is one of the ways to reduce.